Christine says that she has having a hard time wrapping her head around. And I think with these things, it might be more of a feeling. I think we feel feelings, of betrayal. I think we feel deceived. I think we feel wronged. These aren't exactly feelings, but I think you know what I'm talking about. So wrapping my mind or my head around what's okay and what's not okay, well, maybe it's more of a gut instinct kind of thing. When someone's lying, are there often like red flags? There might be things that are popping up inside of you saying, hey, something's wrong here, before you even learn the truth. So it might be just a gut instinct kind of thing. So check your instincts. Maybe it's not something you have to wrap your head around. Maybe it's not that complex. Maybe it's more of feeling what's inside of you and your body telling you something's wrong here. And if you're really struggling with whether or not this person should be in your life or not, or how much they should be in your life, maybe ask yourself some tough questions like, if this person was not in my life, what would life be like? If this person was not in my life tomorrow, what would be different about my life? What could life be like? Ask yourself, maybe do they feel more like a weight or a support? The image that pops in my mind is being a kid and going up to like a chain link fence. And for some reason, kids always have reasons to go over fences. Or at least we used to before all this screen stuff. But there's always something on the other side of the fence. And jumping a fence wasn't always, we could do it, but sometimes you couldn't make it, or you needed some help. You call it a boost. So with the person that you're thinking about that might be too toxic or might have some behavior you're not okay with, or maybe you're realizing you're not okay with it. If you were at a chain link fence or some kind of fence and you needed a boost, would that person give you a boost, or would they be more likely to pull you back or ignore your need for support? Would they pull you down? Would they ignore you? That's the image that pops in my head is, would they give you a boost or not? And I don't know. I don't know the answers to those questions for you. And I can't tell you what to do about the answer to those questions. But when it comes to these people, I think it's not a bad idea to start asking yourself. It's okay, you're not going to harm anybody by just asking yourself questions. And so questions like that might prompt you to see the other side of things if they weren't a part of your life, and say, I would have more opportunities. I would have more support outside of this friendship or this relationship, whatever it is. I could be a truer version of myself outside of this. There's nothing wrong with at least thinking about those questions and what might be the answer to those questions. Whatever you decide about these people in your life, I really want you to decide it from a platform of safety, though, the ventral vagal safe and social state. That's from that state, we have more access to critical thinking. We can weigh pros and cons. We can be more hopeful and optimistic about our future. So I think the closer you can get to that, and then asking yourself these tough questions, I think that's ideal. If you have a hard time finding your safety state, I have a course called Building Safety Anchors. And in that course, it does teach you 6 different paths on how to feel safety. And it doesn't tell you in particular exactly how to do it, because I don't know you, but it teaches you 6 different concepts, 6 different paths. And the path you take is really kind of up to you, but it helps you figure out what that path looks like. There's a 30-day version, but there's also a self-paced version now of Building Safety Anchors on justinlmft.com. Now, once you actually find your safety state, you get access to it, you build your capacity to stay in that safety state. Then when you ask yourself these questions, I think the answer is going to be a lot different. I think the answer is going to be a lot different. I find that for myself, that when I think about difficult things from a safety state and not from a defensive state, it's a much different, story fall state, the whole concept of story fall state, it's a much different answer. So Building Safety Anchors on justinlmft.com.